There are words I never say out loud, whispers of my heart meant only for you. Words that live in the quiet spaces between my breaths, held close in the deepest corners of my soul. You may not always know the depth of my love, the way you fill my thoughts in the hush of early morning and the stillness of the night. But tonight I want to speak them, even if you never hear. Because they belong to you. You have this way of making the world softer, not because life is without struggle, but because you are there. Your presence turns burdens into something lighter, something easier to bear. In the moments when the weight of everything presses down on me, it is your voice that brings me back, reminding me that I am not alone. You are the calm in my storms, the steady rhythm when the world feels too loud. And though you may not always realize it, you are the reason I find the strength to keep going. Sometimes, I watch you when you are unaware, when you are lost in thought, focused on the little things that you do so effortlessly. The way you tuck your hair behind your ear, the way your eyes light up when you talk about something you love. You do not see what I see. You do not realize how extraordinary you are, how the smallest details of you are the ones that stay with me the longest. But I see them, I notice them, and I love you for them. I know I do not always have the right words. I know there are moments when I fall short, when I struggle to express the ocean of feelings I have for you. But if you could feel what I feel for even a second, you would know. You would know that you are my world, that no matter how chaotic life gets, you are the one thing that remains constant. You are the first thought in my mind when I wake and the last before I sleep. Even in silence, my heart whispers your name. I think about the way you laugh, the way it fills the space around you with something light and beautiful. I think about the way your hands move when you speak, the way your voice carries warmth even in the simplest conversations. I think about the way you care, not just for me but for everyone around you, without hesitation, without expectation. It is a rare kind of love, the kind that asks for nothing but gives everything. And I see it in you every single day. You are strong in ways you do not even recognize. I have watched you push through the hardest days, carrying the weight of the world with quiet resilience. I have seen the exhaustion in your eyes, the way you take on so much without complaint. And I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. Brave, beautiful, irreplaceable. If only you knew how much you inspire me, how much your strength makes me want to be better, to do better, to love you in a way that reflects all that you are. There are days when I catch myself smiling for no reason, only to realize that every thought leads back to you. The way you exist so effortlessly in my life, filling spaces I did not even know were empty. The way you make even the smallest moments feel significant. It is in these moments that I understand what love truly means. It is not just grand gestures or perfect words. It is the quiet presence, the unwavering support, the choice to love someone over and over again every single day. And I will always choose you. You may never fully understand the depth of my love, and that is okay. Love is not just about words. It is about showing up, about staying, about being the person someone can count on. And I will always be that person for you. No matter what happens, no matter where life takes us, you will always have a place with me. Always. You are the reason I believe in something greater than myself, the reason I want to be more, to give more, to live in a way that is worthy of the love you offer so freely. And if you ever find yourself doubting, if the weight of the world ever makes you forget how much you matter, I hope these words remind you. You are, and always will be, the queen of my heart. There are moments when I find myself staring at you, amazed that someone like you exists in my life. It is not just your beauty, though you are breathtaking in ways you do not even realize. It is the way you carry yourself, the way you move through life with grace and quiet strength. It is in the way you listen, truly listen, as if every word matters. It is in the way you remember the little things, the details that others overlook, the things I say in passing that I forget, but you hold on to. It is in the way you love, not just in words, but in action. In the way you show up, in the way you make the world a little kinder just by being in it. Loving you is not a choice. Loving you is not a choice. It is a necessity. It is as natural as breathing, as certain as the sunrise. And even if you never fully grasp the depth of what I feel, I will continue to show you, in every way I can. Through my words, my actions, my unwavering loyalty, because you are not just the love of my life, you are the heartbeat of my existence. There are nights when I lie awake thinking about you, about all the small things you do without realizing their impact. The way you hum absent-mindedly when you are lost in thought. The way your laughter lingers in my mind like the sweetest melody. The way you reach for my hand in quiet moments as if to remind me that you are there. And in those moments I understand that love is not just about the big things. It is in these tiny, unnoticed gestures that love lives. It is in these everyday moments that I realize just how much you mean to me. No matter what happens in this life, you will always have me. You will always have someone who believes in you, who stands beside you, who chooses you without hesitation. Because you are more than just someone I love. You are the reason I wake up every day with purpose, the reason I strive to be better, to work harder, to love deeper. And if you ever doubt how much you mean to me, I hope you remember this. My love for you is not temporary. It is not fleeting. It is steady, constant, everlasting. There are things I wish you truly understood about the way I feel for you. I say it often. I try to show it in the ways I know how. But I wonder if you really know. If you know just how deeply you are loved, how much space you take up in my heart. You are not just someone I care for. You are the foundation of my happiness, the reason my heart feels full, even on the hardest days, the reason I believe in love at all. If I could give you one thing in this life, it would be the ability to see yourself through my eyes, to see how strong, how kind, how unbelievably precious you are. Because if you did, you would never doubt for a single second how much you are loved. And I will spend my life making sure you never forget it. There are moments when I watch her from a distance, and the world slows down. It is in those quiet seconds that I realize just how deeply she is woven into the fabric of my existence. The way she carries herself, the way she laughs without hesitation, the way she listens with a heart so open it makes me want to be a better man. She is unaware of the power she holds over me, how her presence alone turns the ordinary into something sacred. She doesn't just move through life, she leaves pieces of her kindness, her warmth, her love in every space she occupies. And I am simply a man who is lucky enough to witness it. She may not know it, but she is the reason the sun feels a little warmer, the nights a little softer. She has a way of making life feel more bearable, as if no storm could truly shake me as long as she is by my side. I find myself memorizing the small details, the way she tucks her hair behind her ear when she's deep in thought, the way she bites her lip when she's trying not to laugh, the way she reaches for my hand when she thinks I need comfort but doesn't say a word. These tiny, almost invisible moments are the ones that mean the most. They are the proof of her love, of her care, of her irreplaceable presence in my life. Sometimes I wonder if she knows how much space she takes up in my mind. From the moment I wake to the second sleep takes me, she is there. Her voice in my thoughts, her touch in my memory, her love in my every heartbeat. If she could feel what I feel for even a moment, she would understand that she is everything. That she is not just loved, but cherished, adored, worshipped, in the quiet way only true love allows. I do not need grand words to prove it, nor extravagant gestures to validate it. My love for her exists in the everyday moments, in the way I remember the little things she says, in the way I hold her when she is tired, in the way I choose her again and again, without hesitation, without doubt. She has given me something I never knew I needed, a love that is steady, unwavering, and true. She has shown me that love is not just about passion and fire, but about consistency, about choosing someone in the quiet moments, in the mundane, in the times when life is neither beautiful nor terrible, but simply existing. And yet, with her, even the simplest moments feel profound. A shared look across the room, the warmth of her hand in mine, the comfort of her voice after a long day. These are the things that sustain me, that remind me why I am so hopelessly, irrevocably in love with her. There is something almost poetic about the way she moves through the world, as if she was crafted from the softest parts of the universe. She is strong, yet gentle. She is fierce, yet kind. She is everything I never knew I needed, and everything I will never stop appreciating.